Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to put Cyberpunk to the test on Valve's Steam Deck and the Ally side by side, and see which portable gaming device comes out as the winner. So here we have them, side by side, in the same area. I'm using the Steam Deck preset, and both devices are set to 15 watts. And the resolution is set to 720p and upscaled to 1080p. I've created my own overlay, since I didn't like the Ally's overlay. I'm planning to improve it over time. Interestingly, both the Steam Deck and the Ally seem to be hitting the same FPS, with the range falling between 34 and 40 FPS. The frame time on the Steam Deck appears to be a bit more stable, but if you limit the game to 30 FPS on the Ally, the gameplay smoothens out even further. Surprisingly, we are also getting the same battery life on both devices. I was expecting the Steam Deck to take the lead in this department, but as we can see, both devices are consuming 24 watts and will provide a battery life of around 1 hour and 45 minutes. In terms of temperature, the Steam Deck is doing okay, but the Ally is running 20 degrees cooler thanks to its dual fan system. Okay, so I'm still on the Steam Deck preset, but this time with a 10 watt TDP. There has to be something wrong with the Ally. I mean, the FPS are just too low. I hope it gets fixed soon, since right now this just makes the Ally unusable at 10 watts. On the right side, the Steam Deck barely lost any performance when compared to using 15 watts. It still holds a solid frame rate just above 30 FPS. In this case, we will also get the same battery life out of both devices. So now let's move on and see how the Ally handles setting its TDP to 25 watts. I won't be comparing this to the Steam Deck, since the Steam Deck maxes out at a TDP of 15 watts. The performance the Ally gets on 25 watts is incredible. We're hitting over 50 FPS here at almost all times. The frame rate graph is pretty smooth too, with very few fluctuations, and the ones that we are seeing are pretty small. The Ally really shines on 25 watts. But there's a catch, just look at the battery. Given the data on screen, at a full charge, we should be getting roughly 1 hour of gameplay, which shouldn't be a problem if you can plug the Ally in. Otherwise, just go with the 15 watt preset if you actually want to play. And the temperatures we are seeing are pretty decent as well. Roughly the same temps we got with the Steam Deck at 15 watts, which is impressive. I'm going to move on to the medium preset now. So now we have enabled the medium preset and have set the Steam Deck and the Ally to 15 watts. And this time we are seeing pretty much the same situation as when we had the Steam Deck preset at 15 watts. Both devices seem to be performing equally well. I don't see any of them having a clear advantage over the other in terms of frame rate, but the frame time is a bit smoother on the Steam Deck, just as before. Just as with the raw performance, the battery life is also the same, with both devices requiring 25 watts to operate. We should still see a battery life of roughly 1 hour and 45 minutes. And we are also seeing the same results as before in the temperatures department, which isn't surprising. Okay, so now let's lower the TDP a bit and check if the Ally's performance improves on the medium preset. And just as before, the game is unplayable on the Ally, while the Steam Deck holds up pretty well, only losing a few FPS when lowering the TDP to 10 watts. Temperatures and battery life remain the same as when we had the Steam Deck preset enabled, so you can expect over 2 hours of gameplay, which is actually pretty good. Okay, so let's move on now and see how well the Ally handles the 25 watt TDP at medium settings. And here we have the Ally killing it again. I really wish we could get this level of performance at 15 watts. Maybe with some updates we can get there. Well, before I leave you with some of this wonderful 25 watt gameplay, I think we can say that if you value battery life, the Steam Deck wins. It performed really well on 10 watts. On the other hand, if you value more performance, then the Ally wins thanks to its 25 watt mode. I mean, just look at this. We are almost hitting 60 FPS at times. At 15 watts, there isn't a clear winner based on performance alone. However, the Ally screen is just a delight to look at. The colors and playing at upscale 1080p is great, so I think I'm giving the upper hand to the Ally here. So, if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment down below with which device you think wins on Cyberpunk 2077. See you all next time and enjoy the rest of the footage.